Song of Time and Song of Storms by Taylor Davis.
School trustees in a conservative community near Fresno are battling to save a dress code that currently prohibits boys from wearing earrings or having their hair long. Excuse me, folks, but the 1950s ended 66 years ago. Just thought you should know because it's making you look a little out of touch and old manish.
Get off my lawn.
On Wednesday, the Board of Trustees for the Clovis Unified School District voted to strike down changes to the current decades-old dress code, even though it may violate state law. Despite the looming threat of litigation by the American Civil Liberties Union, the board voted 4-3 to keep the dress code as is. Melissa Fairless, interesting and appropriate name, stated at the board meeting, "Let's get real. What we're doing is looking at a lawsuit if you don't vote for this. I'm sick and tired of the ACLU. Because of them, I can have a male come into my daughter's bathroom. I'm so tired of my rights and my conservative values being trampled on because of this gender equality. Stand up for what Clovis believes in and say, we are going to take this to court and we are going to fight this." First, I'd like to remind you that you said, I can have a male come into my daughter's bathroom, which I have to say is a bit weird of you to say. And then, of course, there is the time-honored conservative hullabaloo of, unless I can discriminate against others, my rights are being violated. That's the type of logic that would make a constitutional scholar wax poetic about ritual suicide during the Japanese shogunate. Board members Ginny Hovsapian and 3 others voted against updating the dress code and said Clovis residents should feel free to break the law if they don't like it. She wanted to say, this community is being assaulted from afar with what I believe is an overreaching law regarding gender equality. I believe it's un-American to run from a fight for a good cause. Just because it's a law doesn't mean we need to put up with it. If we don't put up a stand at this point, then it's just one domino after another. Okay, just in case you forgot, this story started off with a dress code that currently prohibits boys from wearing earrings or having long hair. I honestly almost forgot while editing this story what the story was about. Anyways, parent Isabel Machado was the only parent in attendance who spoke out against the decision. She said, honestly, I'm just shocked. I heard when I moved out here that this was Clovis. And I sometimes still hear that I live in Clovis. But guess what, Clovis? It's 2016. Later adding, I don't understand how the current policy cannot be deemed equally overreaching. Parent Kent LeBratchett vomited this lovely gem. To allow our boys to have long hair and earrings in the name of gender equality, you know, what else does that open us up to? Well, Kent, I'm guessing you think it opens you up to butt sex, and I'm guessing you think about it a lot. One high school senior, William Pleasant, said he almost wasn't allowed to enroll in classes because of the length of his hair and said they have an image of how men should look, and since I wasn't following that, I was being denied my education because of the way I chose to present myself. I think they don't like Mr. Pleasant because of his last name, for they surely seem to be unpleasant. William was eventually allowed to enroll and keep his long hair after the district made an exception because he was African American. William, you'd better grow some eyes in the back of your head around those rednecks. And good luck to you. If you like this show, please go to facebook.com/Sovcast, sovcast.tumblr.com, or twitter.com/seeker, the letter O, Veritas.